Hey y'all, welcome on back. My name is Alex the Creative Llama. If you see this red live box that's right here, that means I'm live. But if you don't see it, you are just catching the replay. Come on in, y'all. Comment VIP. That will get you the link to my VIP group for our Thrifty Thursday. So that's happening tonight at 5:30. I decided to come on and paint a little bit because I'm a little stressed. You know, the whole laser being done and all of that, it's caused a little bit of stress this morning. So I just want to come on and hang out for a little bit, paint one of our snow globe inserts, and all of that good stuff. Okay, so when y'all pop on and say, hey, let me get this shared over into our broadcast channel. If you're not part of the broadcast channel, make sure that you join down below. There's a link in the pinned comment for you to join. It's going to be the best way to know when I'm live, as long as Facebook lets you join. So that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm sharing my live over in there, and then we are going to get started. I don't know which one we're going to paint today. I'm going to let y'all decide. But then whatever ones I don't paint on live, I'll paint off the live, and they'll be available also tonight in our Thrifty Thursday sale. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello, Angie. Hi, Cheryl. Hello. Hello. Okay. So while people are coming in, I got something from Whatnot. To be honest with you, I don't remember what I ordered. So let's open it up together, and then we'll figure out what we got. And then we'll get started, okay? So just as people are coming in, we're going to do this little thing. And then I'll let y'all vote on which... That's not going to work. On which insert we should do. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Anita. Hello. Yes, y'all comment VIP. Hi, Jessica. Comment VIP. Get yourself into my VIP group for my sale tonight. We'll have discounted cutouts. We'll have the nightly claims, which there's not a lot of nightly claims this week because it's mystery box week. You'll be able to claim the leftover mystery boxes. What else? We'll have some throwback cutouts. So it'll be a smaller Thrifty Thursday live, but nonetheless, we're still going to do it. All right, let's see what I got. I don't even remember, but I spent $5. Oh, hi, Lynn. Let's see what I got. See, y'all, I also shop on Whatnot too. I got a new white ink pad. So this one is the Versa Magic Multi-Surface Chalk Ink. So we're gonna test this one out and see what we think. So because my other one, I needed to replace, because y'all look at this. I've had this one for a few years. It's all dirty and gross, and I know you can buy like the replacement ink for it, but it still works. So we'll try that out. All right. So we've got some new snow globe inserts. So this is our snow globe base. We first launched this interchangeable, I think, at the end of December last year. So we're gonna do some fun stuff with this today, and we've got 3 new inserts. Let me show y'all as best I can. So this one says, and y'all tell me which one y'all want me to craft on the live. This one says Home Sweet Home, and it has a little home, and then this piece says Our Happy Place. We have a little Easter one, which I just think this one is so adorable. It's a little lammy. It's a little lammy, and this one says Easter Blessings. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Donna. And then our other one is another St. Patty's Day thing. I can't help myself. But it's a little St. Patty's Day Highland cow with a horseshoe that says One Lucky Heifer. So let me know in the comments which one you think we should do tonight. Let me know. But yeah, we'll have Thrifty Thursday tonight. And then we're just going to paint one of these on the live. And then after the live, I'll get the machine up and running and I'll paint the other 2. So y'all have finished examples. So which one should we do? The Highland cow, the lamb, or the home? I know it's kind of hard to tell. That's what I was thinking, Miss Diane. I really want to paint the lamb for some reason. I don't know why, but I do. Either the cow or the lamb. One Lucky Heifer. Miss Sharon says, let's do One Lucky Jeffrey, or One Lucky Jeffrey. Oh, autocorrect. Okay, let's do the Easter one. Let's do the Easter one. The house. What's the little circle for? This is an interchangeable snow globe. So the ones that I have in front of me, Miss Stephanie, are interchangeables that fit in this. Now, I'll drop the link to the collection on the website. There's 3 other inserts that I have currently that will fit in this. Let me grab that. I was working on the website this morning. So if y'all go to my website and you click on interchangeables on the menu bar, it should now have all the different interchangeables by base. So let's go to the pedestal. Snow globe. Oh, well, I messed it up. Of course I did. Hold on. And I will, here we go. For some reason, copy. Oh my word. I am struggling today. Okay. I just dropped the link to the snow globe base and all the interchangeables that I have. These are going to be $6 and then this guy is $12. But let's do the Easter Blessings one. Let's do that one. Y'all ready? Here we go. I need to get some painting done. I need to not think about laser issues today, right now at least. So that's why I'm live. I wanted to come on and hang out with y'all. I wanted to paint these. I've had these cut for a while. It's just timing. All right, we're going to go in. We're going to paint with our crystal blue for the background. Hi, Dolores. Exactly, Miss Stephanie. Yes, ma'am. And I'll show you. It'll make more sense. I don't have the other ones I did have done are I already sold in my last Whatnot sale. So once we get this one done, I'll show you how it interchanges. The heck? Here we go. Hello, y'all. Hit the heart button for me. Comment the word VIP. Get yourself into the VIP group for tonight. Make sure you go comment on my post from about an hour ago because that will get you entered into Win Some Happy Meal. I realized today that I didn't announce the winners from last week. So we'll announce the winners from last week and then we'll announce the winners from this week as well. So, but you have to comment on that post because that's where I'm going to pull the names. Hi, Maureen. How are you? All right. Let's dry and see if it needs another coat. But what are y'all up to? What are y'all doing today? Working, crafting, cleaning, running errands. So we went in with this crystal blue color. We're obviously going to paint, our lamb should be white. We're going to do a white lamb, pink tulips. This one shouldn't take us too long. Hi, Julie. This one is called Crystal Blue. Crystal Blue. Hi, Katie. Watching The Nanny. Oh my gosh, I have not seen that show in forever. Hi, Melinda. Yeah, it's gonna need another coat. I put a lot of paint on there. I put a lot. Ooh, y'all. So, hi, Amelia. Laser update. They shipped out my part yesterday. I paid for it to be overnighted. And yesterday about 9 o'clock, I went and checked the tracking to make sure that it was shipped and all of that. They put in the wrong dimensions for the package and UPS didn't accept the package. So it's not coming today. So I've been quite annoying this morning. I've been blowing up their phone, their email, anybody I can get in contact with to get the issue fixed. And they're going to send out another one, hopefully today. And it should be here tomorrow. At this point, we'll see. But I've been, like I said, I've been quite annoying this morning. And I finally got a phone call from the lady who does the shipping. And she explained what happened. And I just wasn't very nice. So And I felt bad. And I told Dorothea, I was like, I know this isn't your fault. The bigger issue is just the machine going down yet again. And I requested for them to call me, someone to call me to discuss my concerns. And we'll see if that actually happens. Yay, Amelia. Procrastinating, clearing some more of the snow for my steps and walk, hanging out with my grandson and daughter doing errands. Fun. Miss Dolores just came home inside. Letting my dogs out to enjoy the warmer weather. It's supposed to get cold again. I saw that you fell, Miss Robbie. Are you okay? Hi, Maria. They haven't yet, Anita, but I did say that's the least that they could do at this point. So, my only issue though is like when I get really mad, I start to like cry. And I'm like, I don't want that, obviously. And so like I felt bad. And she's like, don't, I started crying. She goes, don't cry. I was like, I'm crying because I'm mad. I'm frustrated with the situation. I feel like they'll drop the ball. I feel like this is not going to fix the issue and that we're going to be in the same boat in 2 to 3 weeks. And it was just the shipping lady. She's like, well, I don't really know much about it. And I said, then can you please have someone call me so I can discuss this concern that I'm having? So we'll see. We'll see. But you know what? We're on here. We're painting. We're having fun. We're going to enjoy it. But that's a little bit about what happened this morning. Okay, so we have our little lammy. Okay, so we're going to have to figure out a color for the face. So we have that part. I just kind of want to see what I need to paint on the lamb. So we need to paint the face and the greenery. So let's go in with the face color first. Y'all, this color is beautiful. How fun, Dolores. I hope you have the best time, my friend. All right, so let's go in. Do we do warm beige? What color do we do for the face? Or do you go like lighter? Not light mocha. I think we need like warm beige, I think. Is this white peach too light? What do y'all think? When you order the machine, do you speak? Before I purchased it, I could speak to someone, but I already had my other laser and I knew exactly what I wanted. I did like email back and forth with someone, but if I wanted to speak to somebody on the phone, I could. So can you please show us? Yes. Give me 1 second, Miss Lynn. I cried too. I can't really. Yeah, exactly. Miss Sharon. I just get so frustrated. Maureen, that's part of my reason why I want to speak with them is because exactly. It is a large impact. That one was crystal blue, Miss Mary. No snow here, buttermilk. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know if I have, I thought I had regular buttermilk. I thought I bought regular buttermilk. Maybe I didn't. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do the face. And I don't know. I thought I bought regular buttermilk. I guess I didn't. Add to the order. Here I come, Deco Art. Take my frustration on the cell. Oh, well, that poor lady who was the shipping lady, I let it all out with her. And I was like, I understand that this is not your problem. You just deal with the shipping. But you're the only person I can physically talk to on the phone right now. And I need you to hear me out and pass along my frustration and urge them to call me because I would really like to have a conversation. So that's what happened today, Maria. I reached out to the sales team and I was like, I need someone to call me. And she was like, well, that's not in my wheelhouse, but so-and-so can taking care of it. So whatever. Let it go. It is what it is. Woosah, woosah. All right. Let's figure out color. So our lamb is going to be white. Okay. Do we want light buttermilk for the face? Do we want warm beige? And I'm holding these next to each other so y'all can kind of see how they go together. Or should we do white peach? I'm kind of leaning towards the white peach. But what do y'all think? Buttermilk, beige, peach. Thanks, Doris. I appreciate that. I know Haley was like, does Haley Wolf, attorney at law, need to contact them? I was like, okay, slow your roll, Haley. While we're deciding that, I'm going to paint the the greenery. Oh, I'm just laughing. The white peach. Hi, Teresa. How are you? We're going to go. No, that's too bright. No, we'll do that. Never mind. Okay, y'all like the white peach? Hi, Linda. Linda, do you see what I'm doing? All right, here we go. We're going to paint the greenery. And it doesn't really matter if you get it here because you have a piece that's going to be glued on top. So you don't have to be stressed about that. Do I get to see Thomas today? I don't know. I do not know. I know his truck is in the shop. Well, his truck is in the shop because someone broke into it. So it's getting fixed, but I don't know. I don't know if he'll be able to come by today or not. He's got his kiddos this week, so we will see. Exactly, Maureen. That's why when this all happened and kind of, I finally got the phone call and all that, I was like, you know what? I want to go live and I want to craft and I want to hang out. So Heidi says that we should mix the white peach and the light buttermilk. I don't hate that idea. Cold here in Ohio, 17 degrees, negative. Ooh, it's like 60 something here, I believe. It is nice. It feels good outside. But that's South Texas for y'all. And if you're new here, say hello. My name is Alex. I live in Texas, like I just told y'all. I live in the San Antonio area. And I like to do a lot of wood cutouts. But then I also will use Chalk Couture transfers and stuff like that as well. Project from last night. What did I do last night? Oh, yes. Here you go, Miss Lynn. This is the project that I did last night. There's that guy. So, yay for that. All right, one more coat of this. This is Irish Moss. That's a really pretty green. What? Really? Is it supposed to get cold again this weekend? I mean, I know you're in Florida, so. That's craziness. Yay, Melinda! Woohoo! Isn't that so cute? You can have the stand with it, or you can take it out of the stand. Let me show y'all. So, I'm trying to do it and not knock everything out. I can't get it right now. But this piece down here will pull out, so you don't necessarily have to have this in order to use this. But, oh, see, but it does have a place for a tea light. I'm about 4 hours. 4 to 5 hours. I think it's like closer to 4.5. Okay. The piece I need is right in front of me. We're going to do white peach. Yeah, Yeah, about 4.5 to 5 hours from Galveston. I live in East Tennessee near the Smokies. We were supposed to get another storm here this week with snow. Stephanie, I've heard that people in Tennessee are gone with days without power. Do you have did you lose power? It's been 30s in the night. We were supposed to be in the 80s next week. Oh my goodness. Are you sitting? No, it does not. It's not going to come with a candle. That one will not come with candles. All right, let's dry. That's a pretty color. Okay, white peach. Y'all need white peach. Add that to your deco art color list. I've had, not Nashville got hit. Okay. Yeah, because I watch a lot of TikTok, y'all. Especially in the evenings when I'm laying down. And there's been there's one creator that I watch. She's like a baker that lives in Tennessee. And they said that they were without power for a while. Lisa, I'm getting on a plane and I'm coming, girl. It's going to snow this weekend in Pennsylvania. We had -20. Oh, no. I'm over here freezing at like below 30. But Texans aren't used to that kind of weather. At least not South Texans. All right, another coat. And I think this last coat will be good. All right, that looks good. Yeah, we'll all go to Lisa's house and we'll all craft. We're all coming, Lisa. Hi, Karen Wing. Alrighty, so now we've got the face done. Oh, we need to do her little ears. Okay, let's do her ears. And I threw that away. That wasn't smart. It's 20 degrees, 19 in Abilene on Saturday, 30. That would feel like spring. It's so funny how like the weather's so different for everybody. 30 degrees here is winter. All right, let's dry. We could see more snow in the morning. They're saying in Oklahoma where I'm at. I hope I don't have, oh no, I'm so sorry, Miss Robbie. Yep, I'll just pack my whole cart. We'll just pack the whole paint cart and let's go. Thank you for sprinkling, Miss Mary. You're so sweet. Okay, I think that's good. Now we have the body, the hair. Then this is going to be a piece on the leg, right? So I didn't do this very, I didn't organize my pieces well. That's going to be the white peach. This is going to be, okay, hooves, white or black? Should we go white or black? Hi, Don Ladd. This is going to be pink, the little nose. The tulips are going to be pink. But the little hooves, so this is going to go like this. So I'm going to paint these white. No, peach. And then the hooves for everything. I'm thinking black. The picture shows them white, but I don't know if I love that. Like the white with like gray distressing. So you'll be able to tell the difference, but I don't know if I'm loving that idea. Let me know what y'all think. Okay. But regardless, those are all going to be the same color. This is going to be peach, white, white. Okay. All right. Let me do the white peach again. That's what I was thinking, Miss Chris. I feel like the white is just too much. Black hooves. Okay. Ooh, dark brown. Ooh. Miss Holly was always coming in clutch and changing up on my mind on things. Hi, Tammy. I know it's kind of an odd time for me to be live, but I told you I'd come live today. So, a light tan, that may be better. She said like a dark brown. We got bittersweet chocolate. I like this color a lot. Maybe we do bittersweet chocolate. I'm thinking here. Light tan would be pretty too. It's true, Holly. You always give me different suggestions. Like things I wouldn't have even like considered. It's 35 where you're at. That's not too bad. That's not terrible. It's not like -20. Uh-oh, you got a message you weren't supposed to. What concert are you going to, Miss Lisa? Are we doing anything tonight? We have Thrifty Thursday tonight. Thrifty Thursday over in the VIP group, Miss Mary. But we're going to switch it up. We're going to start with our throwback cutouts and our nightly claims, and then we'll go to the discounted cutouts. That way, if you are like, I don't like the discounted part of it, you don't have to sit there and watch the whole thing. Does that make sense? So, and I've got a big old bucket ready for y'all. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Then let's do this white. But we're just hanging out and painting today, like we do pretty much every single day. The white will need a few coats. She's kind of new, Priscilla Block, and we got VIP. Oh, I was like, who are you talking about? I see what you're saying. Yes. How fun. All right, Mary, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tonight. We will see you tonight, girl. I've heard of her. The name sounds familiar at least. But that'll be fun. A little something different. Get out of the house. Hold on, y'all. Let me tell Thomas I'm on live. I love Priscilla. She's so good, so real. I'll have to check her out. I recognize the name, but I don't know if I've seen like any of her stuff. I'm sure I have, and I just don't realize it. I do like country music. Okay. You've seen her a few times? I'll definitely have to check it out. Or check her out after my live. All right. Another coat of the white. White, for some reason, just always needs 2 to 3 coats. Sometimes more. I haven't left the house in 2 weeks. Miss Linda girl. You gotta get out, girl. But it all depends on your weather, I guess. Aren't you going stir crazy? I would be. All right, another coat. This second coat would have been fine, but I want my white to be like popping, nice and bright. And ready, like It doesn't look like it's faded or anything like that. Like, it just looks so much better. Apparently she's a country music artist. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming, because they said if you like country music, you'll like her. You might like her. I'm the same. I hate leaving my home. I get it. It's okay, babe. There'll be like 4 or 5 days in a row where I won't leave my house. Oh, cool. She's relatable. Music is so good. One of her first songs was Thick Thighs, Save Lives. It's a cute one, but she has to, okay. And no boredom. I have the Alex. There you go, Miss Linda. You just keep painting, girl. I'll definitely have to check her out. All right, I'm going to do another coat. I think it definitely would have been fine after the third, but I can't help myself. Oh. Yep, Thomas is here. I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if he's still watching. All right. Dry. What is this for? All right, we're almost done, my friends. We are close to being done. All right. The hooves. We're going to try this bittersweet chocolate and see what we think. I'm going to go with Miss Holly's suggestion of a dark brown. Bittersweet chocolate is a really pretty dark brown. Like, it's a really pretty color. You need it. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. I love this color. I love it. Okay, y'all, hit the heart button for me. Oh, I take that back. We still have the tulips to paint. We're close to being done as far as the painting goes. And then the fun part comes with all the distressing. That's my favorite part. That and the lines. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check her out. For sure. Thanks for all the hearts, y'all. I'm going to do one more coat of this. Boop. Okay, we'll just put that to the side to dry. No need to dry it right now. I need to clean my glass mat. You know, it was staying pretty clean when I was using my little styrofoam plates. Now, not so much. Okay, now we're doing our pink. We're going to do our tried and true, our favorites. Cotton candy. Or should we go something, is that too pink? Or should we go like Marvelous? Like a, oh my gosh, like a darker pink. And I just dropped a piece. I see it. I see it. Like a light pink or a dark pink. Because then I'm going to paint this purple. I'm going to go with Purple Cow on that one. Oh, so you can order Deco Art paint from Michael's site. Do they have all the colors, Maria? I knew that they were doing that. And right now, I will say Deco Art has, like, if you spend so much, you get 10% off. If you spend so much, you get 20. If you spend so much, you get 30. Okay, so this is scored into here, right? So I don't want to overload my makeup sponge with a bunch of paint, because if I do that, then it's going to fill in the score lines, and then you're going to have to kind of fight with it to get cleared out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offload my makeup sponge just a little bit, and I'm actually going to pounce on this one. Normally, I'm a swiper, okay? but let me show y'all. Normally I swipe on with this, but you can see right here that by pouncing and not having a ton of paint on your makeup sponge, it doesn't fill in those lines, okay? Now, that means it's gonna take a little bit of extra work and it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I'd rather do that than sit there and fight trying to get the paint cleared out in the score lines there. Okay. Okay, it has all the colors. So did y'all hear that? If you order from Michaels for deco art, it's the same price. What'd she say? The same price, but free shipping. So the pricing is the same, but the free shipping is at $39 rather than the $50 like it is on the deco art site. There you go. All right, that's painted. It's just a personal thing, Stephanie. There's really no right or wrong. I think with pouncing, you don't get like strokes in your paint. I'm trying to show you. Like, I think pouncing, the paint comes out looking a lot better than it does with swiping. But with this kind of stuff, like this and engraving, you definitely want to pounce. But it's just personal, like, it's however you want to do it, really. Could you swipe on this? Absolutely. You would just want to make sure that you don't put a bunch of paint. But there's not, I mean, it all depends on what you like. Hi, Christy. All right, we're going to go, what do we decide? Light, darker. What do y'all think? I'm going to do cotton candy. We're going to go cotton candy. And y'all, I'm almost out. Like, literally almost out. Okay, this is officially the last thing we have to paint. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm going to wipe off the glue. One of each. One dark, one light. Okay. I mean, there's really no right or wrong. It's whatever you prefer. I just always do my best to try to pounce when I'm painting on like lettering, because it can fill in those score lines, which you don't want to happen. Like it did right here. Okay, I'm just going to do both of them light. I'm going to do the nose in light. Okay, this is pretty much dry. Do another coat. I'm just going to have to clean out those lines again. But this is the last part that we have to paint. And then we are going to start putting it all together. So I always use the pouncing method. Covers more, uses less paint. Yeah. I just get impatient. Imagine that. It should be, Miss Lynn. Let me look. Let's see. Here they are. So we're going to go, here's the link for the makeup sponges that I use. I've tried other ones and I always come back to these. Always. I found that a lot of, not all makeup sponges are created equal, and a lot of them will crumble and like leave like little bits and pieces. These will do that from time to time, especially if I'm applying a lot of pressure, like when I'm painting. But I've always been really happy with those. Those are pretty firm makeup sponges. You're welcome. Lynn, how did your interview go? You don't have to share it on here if you don't want to. You can message me. I'm thinking about you. Alrighty. Y'all ready? Y'all want to do the fun part? Is putting this whole thing together. And then after the live, I will paint the other two, and the finished examples will be available in tonight's sale for y'all. So I'm just going to cut off the ends real quick. Marie would be so proud that I'm saving makeup sponges. Okay. Then we're going to wipe down. Wipe this down. Oh man, that purple made a big old mess. They had to do, good, they had more to do, so yay! Well, fingers crossed for you, my friend. I'm thinking about you. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? So here's the background of, I know. I'm so proud of myself. Do I want, let's see, let's put this kind of all together, and I'm going to figure out how I want to do my background. And yes, I need to do the eyes. I know that. Oh my gosh, y'all, look how cute this little lamb is. Okay, I like the dark brown. I mean, it almost looks black. The dark brown hooves are adorable. Okay, then we have, look how cute those tulips are. Okay, so here is our little lammy. I don't know. I don't think we need to do much for the background. I know it's kind of hard to tell because I can't exactly like lift it up. Yeah, I think light gray would be pretty too. Like a really, really light gray I think would be gorgeous. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do the eyes. Hi, Barbara Conrad. Saved it. Saved it. Saved. Y'all, look at me. I got fast reflexes today. How do you find, let's see. Give me 1 second, Miss Stephanie. Let me go here. Here, I'll get the link for you. Here is the link to my Amazon storefront. That's not it. Here we go. Hi, Janice. All right, there it is for you, Miss Stephanie. No, it's not working yet. Not yet. Hopefully the part that I'm supposed to have will be here tomorrow. But at this point, I don't have much faith. We'll see. All I can do is keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, right? And I just appreciate y'all's patience as we're figuring out machinery issues. Okay. There's little eyes. So now let's do the body. Actually, I take that back. Let's do the distressing on the greenery and stuff. I'm just going to go with my black. Brenda, you just have to comment VIP on that post. Not on this. I mean, if you want to comment on this live, you can, but that's not going to get you entered. You have to go comment VIP on that post. That's all you have to do. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Barbara. I appreciate it. Everybody has been really kind about it. But, you know, such is life. We're just going to keep pushing forward, keep doing what we normally do, and we'll get back up and going. All right. This is called a scoring tool. I don't think it's in my Amazon storefront yet. If you need that link, let me know. But you can also get it at Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, I believe, sometimes. I think Miss Diane said it's in the cake section at Hobby Lobby, if I remember correctly. Okay, here we go. Let's glue the little tuft of hair on the top. I'm just going to take a black chisel tip marker, and I'm just going to clean up my edges so we don't see all that paint that's on the sides. Okay. Love the table you have your paint on. Are you talking about this, Miss Christy? This is a cart from Michael's. It rolls and travels with me. Yeah, so Miss Diane says you can get that pink tool also at Hobby Lobby if you don't want to purchase it on Amazon. I think it's a little bit more expensive on Amazon. Yeah, this is from Michael's. Let's see. Here we go. Copy link. There you go, Stephanie. Oh, I know. I get it. I want y'all to get your stuff faster too. And like I was telling y'all, I got a lot cut. It's just, it seems like all the orders are waiting on the same things to come off the laser. And so, once I get everything cut from that week, we will ship out a ton of orders real fast. You're welcome. Oh, well, she said that Robbie says Walmart also has carts too. There you go. Oh, there you go. They have these exact ones, Miss Christy? Or are they the Cricut brand ones? I didn't know that. I need to go to Walmart because Walmart has some good crafting items. I will say that. Like the ribbon, like at the holidays is great. The greenery, they have a good choice of greenery. My issue is if I go into a store, I'm going to purchase things that I don't necessarily need. Now, that still happens like on Amazon and DecoArt and stuff like that. But, you know, when I'm in a store, I'm like, oh, just add it to the cart. It's not a big deal. And then I get to the register and it's $200. I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting it. The Cricut ones, perfect. So there's Cricut brand too. Y'all, this is turning out so cute. That's why I do a lot of my shopping online. And especially if I go to Hobby Lobby, I definitely buy things I don't need. Or I'm like, okay, I'm going to reorganize this. And then the bins sit in a bag for a few months. And I'm like, oh, what was I going to do with those again? In the baking area. Okay, so Diane says it's in the baking area by the fondant use. Paint pens. You know what I did see on DecoArt yesterday, which I was going to purchase? It's in my cart. you can have paint pens that you can fill up with. I know this is probably not something new. You could fill up with acrylic paint and the paint pens would match the exact color that you use, which I thought was pretty cool. These sponges, and I like them better than the Amazon. There you go. All right, this I'm going to distress in pink. Oh, girl. Hobby Lobby's dangerous. I used to live, like, I didn't even have to get on a highway. I could just drive through my neighborhood, and on the other end, on one of the exits, there was a Hobby Lobby right there. That was real dangerous. I'd go to Hobby Lobby when I was just bored. And I didn't need to be going to Hobby Lobby. I'll have to check out the Walmart ones. You saw that. I'm going to purchase them. I am going to get them. And I'll let y'all know. We'll try them on a live. We will try them. Okay. It's looking good so far, y'all. It's looking good. I'm going to do little pink cheekies. And then I'm going to do, okay, Walmart. The Walmart ones seem to be popular. Okay, so you have to like make a conscious effort to go to Hobby Lobby. But it's like, well, you know, 40 miles isn't that far. That's not a big deal. I could do that. Oh, y'all, us and our girl math. Yep, Barbara, that was me. That was me. Or like on days that my housekeeper would come, I'd be like, I need to get out of the house for a little bit. And I'd go there and I'd spend too much money. And now the closest thing I have to me is a Michael's, which is like 10 minutes away, if that. But I really try not to leave my house because I'll spend money. All right, here we go. Oh, okay. That's a good price. All right, I'll have to check those out when I run out of my Walmart, my Amazon ones. That's good to know. Because remember those giant ones that I bought from CVS when I ran out? Those were not good. Those crumbled so badly. Okay. And then we're going to do the little nose. We are almost done. Here we go. Why? What the heck? This one set up so fast. It just wasn't straight. There we go. Lisa. I tell my husband I'm going to go get some things from the store, and he says, you mean you're going to Hobby Lobby? You know what? Tell him to mind his own business. You're doing you. All right, so here is our cute little lamb. We're going to go through, we're going to add our white lines. So I am going to cheat. I'm going to look at the picture to kind of help me. Just a smidge. Okay. Then we're going to go here. We're going to do little dots on its cheek. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Okay, I have to dry it because if I go in and I rest my hand on it, I'm going to smear it. And I don't want that. Well, I get mine from Costco, Donna. The Costco, I think it's the Kirkland brand. I think that's what it is. Yeah. The Kirkland signature baby wipes. It does sometimes leave a little bit of fuzz. However, I've noticed on the new wood that I've been using that it doesn't do that as bad. Okay, so here it is with all of our little white lines. And with this, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to do a dot and line. I'm going to keep it really simple. You could splatter the background. You could add a pattern. You could do dots. But the lamb is going to take up most of this. Okay, we're going to dry. Now I learned something that with the snow globe inserts, you're not supposed to glue this onto here. So I love the dark brown hooves. That might be why originally we were having a struggle with trying to get out the piece. So we're going to test this. The dark brown hooves, Holly, you were 100% correct in that suggestion. I'm glad that we did that. But I'm going to dry this before I put my fat fingers in it and smear it all over the place, because I can't help myself. Okay, so here's the snow globe base. So what you're supposed to do, and I didn't know this when I first did the snow globes, is you're supposed to put this in here first, okay? Then this goes in the little slot. So that way it shouldn't be difficult to push out. Hi, Michelle. So here's that. And then we have our little Easter blessings. That's going to go right down in this slot. Look how cute that is. Your youngest is your color advisor. Holly's my color advisor. She doesn't know that yet. Well, now she knows. But what do y'all think? So, I mean, you could glue it. It shouldn't be a problem. We made the hole in the back. We moved it up here and made it bigger. So if you do glue those two pieces together, it should be totally fine. But I didn't know that when I first did it, was that they weren't supposed to be glued together. Okay, so I don't know if Miss Stephanie's still on, but Stephanie, that's how that's supposed to work. So it's just a little interchangeable, and it just sits up. Oh, because Thomas glued this backwards. That's why. So yours truly, I'm going to glue mine, because I think it's supposed to go the other way around. Hi, Janelle. All right, so let me glue this real quick. So you don't have to glue them. But because my snow globe got glued the wrong way, it's a little heavy, so I'm going to glue mine. You're welcome. I'm going to hold this down for just a second. So this guy, the base is $12, okay? So you can comment number 100. Comment number 100, it's $12, okay? Number 200 is going to be our lamb and our Easter Blessings lamb. This is number 200 for $6. Number 300, and I'm going to get this painted so y'all can actually see it a little bit better on my live tonight. But this one is a little St. Patty's Day, like Highland cow insert. And it says one lucky heifer. This one is number 300 for $6. That's why I can't hold it up because pieces fall. Number 400 is an everyday one. And I just realized it's missing a couple of pieces, but we'll get that fixed. Number 400 is our Home Sweet Home. And this says Our Happy Place. And it says Home Sweet Home. And this one is $6. So all the inserts are $6. The base is $12. But you can also claim these tonight over in the VIP group if you want them. If you want to see them finished, go over there tonight, okay? But now that this is glued, let's see if it stands. That's why it wasn't working last time. See? I personally like them glued a little bit better, but that's just me. There it is. All right, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm going to go start up the laser. I'm going to eat some lunch. And then I am going to paint the other two. And then I'll see y'all tonight for Thrifty Thursday. We'll have discounted cutouts. We'll have less than 10. I don't even think we'll have 10 throwback cutouts. We might have like 5 or 6 throwback cutouts. And then the nightly claim stuff. So, and then we'll do our discounted stuff. All right. Do you have any questions before I hop off? If you're not in the VIP group, you need to comment VIP. Exactly, Janice. You need to comment VIP and get yourself into that group because that's the only way to shop Thrifty Thursday. It's something I do over in my VIP group every Thursday for the most part. If there are no questions, I'm going to go hop off. 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Because I go, if y'all didn't know, I go have dinner with my parents pretty much every Thursday. So, and that is it, y'all. Anything else? I don't think so. All right, y'all. Have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all tonight over in the VIP group. Comment VIP. Get yourself in that group so you can shop, okay? It's going to be a smaller sale than normal. It won't be as large as the week past. Oh, and don't forget your mystery boxes. You'll be able to claim mystery boxes tonight. I think I have like 6 or 7 mystery boxes left. So, if you haven't claimed yours, you'll be able to claim it tonight, or you can use the pinned comment down here, open up and go purchase your mystery box. It's $50, includes your shipping. You get a full box of cutouts and all the good stuff, okay? All right, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.